This is John McGrath with Alight Solutions. Today we're going to be walking through the tuition and financial aid dashboard in our higher education demo. As you can see here, we have our entering student tuition rates. That's also inclusive of the room and dining rates as well. In blue, we have our tuition, green our room, and purple our dining. And at the top, we have our all-in cost for the semester. Below, we also have the tuition rate per class. We'll get more into that as there's different tuition pricing strategies. We also have our student financial aid versus our institutionally funded rate. Institutionally funded rate meaning that it is not funded by state or federal funding. In this first year, we can see that the student financial aid is approximately 51%. And then we come out into our forecast years where we see more targeted rates of 52 growing to 54%. You can also see that our institutionally funded rate is going from 27% to 34% as we try to achieve that 54% student financial aid rate. We can not only can you see the percentages, but you can also see the dollars. So in blue, we have our tuition, and in green, we have our financial aid dollar amounts. To the right, we also can have dials of our current student financial aid rate and our current institutionally funded rate. We can also do some scenario analysis where we have our scenario where there's no change, and then we have our rolling forecast where we're doing our analysis, and we'll have our variance to the right. Here, we can adjust our tuition for the undergraduate class, such as changing this from 2.75% and 3.5% in the subsequent years to 5%. And so let's just say we do 5% for the next 3 years. I hit save, and we can see our tuition rates increase over time. Same here. Now, beyond just managing the tuition rate from a percentage standpoint, you can also take a different strategy on how we want to approach the tuition rates. One of the other options is a cohort-based tuition rate where the price that you pay upon entering is the price to pay upon exiting. So if I enter in a 1 in all these years and enable that functionality, we'll see these rates change from the same to now they're different, where the tuition rate for the first years in this particular year is 22,063. If I go to the sophomore class in the next year, 22,063, subsequently the junior year and the senior year, all the same 22,063. And you can also validate this by coming out to a future year. We can see that the senior class is being charged 23,166. I come back to 3 years prior to the first year's 23,166. There is a significant amount you can do as it relates to tuition pricing management and discount management. But I hope you enjoyed this review of the tuition and financial aid adaptive dashboard.